This week on the show, we've got a look at Trident's new gaming headphones, an open source guitar controller, and much, much more, all in this episode of Hak5.
Yeah, hook me up, I'm ready.
This episode of Hak5 is brought to you by Squarespace. Domain.com. Got a great idea? It all starts with a great domain. And go to Assist Express.
Hi, welcome to this episode of Hak5. I'm Jason Appelbaum.
I'm Paul the Bias, and so what have you been up to, Jason?
So I just got back from PAX.
PAX? What, like PAX from Firefly or Serenity?
No, PAX Penny Arcade Expo up in Boston.
Oh, why'd you go there?
Because I was, doing the whole Hak5 expedition, collecting cool information. So I actually found some
you did an episode up there?
Yeah, I did an episode up there.
Oh, well, that's easy.
So what I got coming up on the episode, we've got a guitar that is really a guitar controller. So it's a guitar you mod into the guitar controller with open source hardware. So besting the 10-button guitar before they were 10-button guitars. Yes.
The guitar that is also a game controller at this point.
But this is actually a guitar that is a guitar controller.
Yeah.
That is modded with open source hardware-ness and actually have to strum with strings and a pick.
So it's not like just some guitar manufacturer, it was just some guy?
No, it's just some guy that brought out, friends of the guy with the Teensy brought out this open source hardware kit that you solder up. It's like 35 bucks. Anyway, more on that. And then we've got a new take on D&D. Somebody took D&D and
Dungeons and Dragons
and did it on a Microsoft Surface.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really
does
cool.
It interact with elements like the dice
so,
and then the figurines?
You got little dice, little elements.
Oh,
so you got the surface with the little things. Anyway, and then we've got Jenn Cutter is joining us to talk about gaming headphones.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I haven't seen her in a long time. This should be good.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah.
How do we wrap this?
You just say let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
There you go.
Hey, we're here at the Penny Arcade Expo and we found something really interesting.
Hi, I'm Alan Chatham with OpenChord.org, and we're building open source controllers or kits to turn your guitars into real Guitar Hero controllers.
Tell me a little bit how that works.
So basically right now we're just selling kits, but we've got these kits that let you take your regular guitar, with a little bit of soldering, you solder the kit to the frets and the strings, and then it just plugs right into Guitar Hero for the PC, the Wii, or the PlayStation 3.
Is it open source? Can we modify it? I mean,
absolutely 100% open source. There's even a little what's called a bootloader on the chip, so you can just hold down a button when you plug it in, and then it just lets you copy code right onto the chip and do whatever you want with it.
Okay. So where is it available?
Right now it's available right here at PAX, and you can also check out our website at openchord.org. We're selling it online.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Our next LAN party, powered by the Varsity Esports League, is Counter-Strike Hide and Seek. We'll be playing this Saturday at game.hak5.org. And I gotta send a special shout out to The Vessel for their LAN party support. You can find all their information at thevessel.com. I'll see you in the game. And now, a brief word from our sponsor.
If you're looking for a rock-solid domain registrar and web host for your next brilliant idea, look no further than domain.com. And forget lengthy setups. They've got one-click installs of popular open source programs like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, and more. With .com starting at just $9.95 a year and web hosting for under $6 a month, it's no wonder domain.com is the fastest growing domain registrar and web hosting company on the internet. But it gets even better for you, the tech-savvy Hak5 fan. We've got a coupon that'll knock off 15% on your next order. Check out with code Hak5 and experience blistering fast DNS and rock-solid infrastructure without breaking the bank. Support the show and get 15% off at domain.com when you check out with coupon code HAK5. Got a great idea? It all starts with a great domain. Domain.com.
So I'm here with Diala from Surfacescapes, and they've got a really cool new way to do D&D. Tell us a little bit about it.
So we've basically been using the Microsoft Surface table to kind of enhance D&D. We're not exactly making a video game out of it or kind of replacing any of the core aspects. We just want to augment and enhance a lot of it. We can use miniatures on the surface. We can track everything and streamline a lot of the complexities of the game. Tracking, if you were set on fire 5 turns ago, the table will remind you. It will automatically do line of sight and movement calculations and all of that.
So replacing the pen and paper of the pen and paper game.
Right. but you still have a dungeon master telling the story. It's still a very narrative and social game. We're not replacing that. We're not making a video game out of that so much.
Excellent. So how is it going about doing all this different tracking, and how many pieces can you track?
So they use these tags that we can put on any kind of object. They can detect 256 of these. Of course, we don't use that many. We tend to have about 4 player character pieces, miniatures, as well as each one is associated with a control object, which is how they access their user interface and interact with the digital digital world.
So Whitney, what platform is this based off of? What framework did you use?
So everything that you see running on the table is in XNA, and everything on the DM screen is in WPF. So the code behind that is we're writing in C#.
About how long did that take you?
We've been working on the project for about 27 weeks now. That's all of the previous semester and about 12 weeks into the current semester at school.
So what is your favorite part of this? What part of doing this, what real role did you play in this?
I'm one of the programmers on the team, and we assign tasks out just to the 3 of us, however it seems right at the time. Basically, we're all kind of working nonstop on everything. For me, the best part, sort of, I guess, is now, right? Like, this is what we're working toward, right? Being able to show the project off to the fans. So this is fantastic.
Gotcha. And where can we find out more about this?
So we have a website. It is, I don't know what it is.
Lower third, it's right here. So right in this general region, that's the website.
Okay. So we have kind of the overall goals for our project there, as well as a forum where we can like to communicate with the community. And we've also been putting out some demo videos, which we're going to continue to do up until the end of our semester in May.
So is this project going to go open source maybe, or turn into something bigger, or maybe not?
So, most likely not. The majority of our team is graduating in May, and dispersing, finding jobs everywhere. And our continuing members who are in their first year are going on to different projects. So this is not going to be continuing past the end of the semester.
All right, I got it. Well, it's a really cool product what you guys created. It's a very cool experience. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
This week's trivia is, with the 1985 US launch, this 8-bit console sold 34 million units in North America before being discontinued in 1995. Enter for your chance to win Pronobozo's new album Hak5, which is awesome, by the way, by submitting your answer to hak5.org/trivia. I'll be right back, but first, a word from our sponsor.
Squarespace is a publishing system for anyone looking to build a blog, portfolio, or any kind of website. Squarespace offers a uniquely flexible tool for just about anyone with no coding experience required to build high-end, complex websites with the same kind of functionality that you would find on some of the highest trafficked websites on the web. I know because I put hackacrossamerica.com up on Squarespace and it took me just a few minutes. Squarespace launched a new site importer tool that also makes it so easy to move over. So, give it a try at squarespace.com and get your 14-day free trial. And if you decide you like the service, sign up with code HAK5 and get 10% off the life of your service.
All right, I'm Jenn Cutter here, and why don't you introduce yourself and your team position?
Yeah, I'm Fred Schwer. I'm the sales manager at Trident Technologies.
All right, it's nice to meet you. So I am here looking for the best cross-console headset. What can you tell us about what you have?
What's great about Trident is all of our headsets are cross-platform compatible, meaning they work with Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So no matter what you buy from Trident, it's going to work on any system you have. So yeah, we're pretty excited about our entire line here. We're showing it off at PAX East.
All right, so what would you say are the top features from your top headsets here?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll quickly run through all 3 of them. Our AX180 is our entry-level headset at $69. It's a stereo headset, cross-platform compatible. It has full voice communication, chat communication. It has an inline volume control here that's unique, that allows you to chat volume separate from the game volume. So when you're playing with somebody online and they're either yelling at you or they're too soft, then you can kind of adjust that separately from the game, which is nice. And then from there we go to our top 2, which are the AX720 and the AX Pro. The AX720 actually uses Dolby headphone technology, which is sends that Dolby processing of the 5.1 surround sound into a stereo headset. So we have a high-powered stereo headset that process that surround sound, and you get that virtual 3D experience. We're really nice for first-person shooters where you need that kind of directional audio going on. So we got that on the AX720. And then from the Pro is really unique. No one else has this technology that is cross-platform compatible. We're the only ones that do it with Dolby Digital, true Dolby Digital 5.1, which is the ability to send that signal out into each sound field independently. There's 4 speakers in each ear cup, 8 total speakers on your head. You have a front, center, rear, and sub, which allows you to adjust those sound fields independently. The inline volume control here, you can see that it has 4 different sound fields, and so your ears and my ears are different. It allows us to basically adjust that as we like to hear it, kind of like you were on your home theater system. So you have a front, center, rear, and sub channel that you can adjust independently, really being able to dial in those directional audio cues that you get on every game.
Very nice. Now, so you would put these up against people who do have the home theater system?
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing how the way that we've set this headset up and the way that you're getting the directional cues. I mean, you're getting really precise details, stuff that you've never heard before in the games. All these games now are made with 40 to 50 layers of sound on every scene. I mean, you have all these ambient noises, you have footsteps, you can hear stuff coming across the map, a fire shot from across a certain angle, and you're able to see things before, or hear things before that you can see them. So I would put this AX Pro or the 720 up against any home theater system. As far as gaming and movies go, it's really an advantage to have a product like this.
Excellent. Now, comfort. Comfort's going to be very important for those marathon sessions.
Yes, absolutely. With these 2 headsets, these are full-sized over-the-ear headsets where the cans are actually full-sized over-the-ear, and it has a lot of travel. You'll be able to completely be comfortable. Nice. We have the faux leather, or we have the suede ear caps, which allow you to have whatever kind of feel you like. And then as well, it's a full-size headset that allows you to have some noise cancellation because it's kind of blocking out that exterior noise. Plus, it has a lot of travel. The key, a real important factor is that the speaker has room to move, and that it has room to do its thing. So we've kind of designed these with sound quality in mind. Triton's sound quality and comfort are 2 of the top things that we're very known for regarding the headset itself, but of course the cross-platform compatibility, the inline volume control, the removable microphone that allows you to chat with your friends or whoever you're playing with on every platform is super unique and very important to us.
All right, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Let's face it, when you need a file absolutely positively gone from your system, never to recover from the grave again, you need a secure delete utility. This week, Shannon investigates just that on the Snusb Report, brought to you by Go to Assist Express.
So whether it's RM on Unix or delete on Windows, you always have to delete files. It's necessary to free up disk space or remove unwanted files, or delete would-be sensitive information and make it vanish with no trace. But does it really vanish with no trace? That's the problem. That's why they say, we're all human, we all make mistakes, we're flawed creatures. We accidentally delete files all the time. That's why your modern technology like Windows makes user-friendly programs such as the recycling bin. It's basically a bucket that stores all your deleted files, but it's not secure. It collects disk space dust. All the contents are still there, and then when you empty the contents of the recycling bin, it typically doesn't delete your files either. Zeroing out magnetic bits on a hard drive or the cells on a solid-state drive, it takes a moment to process, and that's why we never get around to actually defragging our computer. Why do something today if you could always do it tomorrow? Because, you know what? It's nice outside today. The link may be removed, but the content is still there on your hard drive, and anybody can find it. It's just not listed. So, until you get around to that defrag, and you need that space, and it eventually gets overwritten, I'm still able to read that, let's see, Knight Rider Yowie with David Hasselhoff. Yeah. So let's find out how we can actually get rid of that fanfiction before I put it up on the internet for everybody else to read. Darren. Who's got your back whenever you're trying to rid your hard drive of all those unpure fanfictions that you've written? Surprisingly, Microsoft does. The first tool I'm going to tell you about is called sdelete. It's a command line utility that uses switches and arguments to basically turn any file into dust. It even nixes all those tricky little NTFS compressed files using Windows Defragmentation API. So right now, I've gone ahead and connected to the Hak5 Cloud Lab to show you exactly what I mean. The TAC-P option specifies how many times you would like to overwrite the file. 4 should be sufficient, but of course, the sky is the limit. TAC-S enables recursive subdirectories, meaning all the files and folders that are nested within your target, and then TAC-Q actually makes it quiet. So, it's easy to run from the command prompt and it's primed for bash files, but what if I want something a little bit more graphical and user-friendly? Inferno! Yeah, that's right. It's an aptly named user-friendly program called Inferno. It's not very pretty, and it requires Visual Basic runtime, but it's functional, and that's what we're looking for. It quickly overwrites any file with random data, and you can pull out the big guns and perform a US Department of Defense spec wipe. It even sports Gutman delete, which is a strong and secure method that uses complex patterns to render software and hardware-based recovery tools useless on magnetic and solid-state disks. So what are your thoughts? Tax day is around the corner, and either of these programs could turn your browser cache completely into data mush. Or do you have an alternate program that you like to use? Email me at feedback@hak5.org. And now, I'd like to thank the sponsor who made this Snusb Report possible, GoToAssist Express. Their computer, your brain. How do you get the two together without wasting time and money traveling? Use GoToAssist Express to view and control your customer's computer online so you can fix the problem on the spot. Save time and money on travel, satisfy customers quickly and efficiently, then move on to other tasks. Try GoToAssist Express free, yeah, free for 30 days. For this special offer, you must visit gotoassist.com/hak5. That's gotoassist.com/HAK5 for a free trial.
Find more great tips like these at revision3.com/gotoassistexpress.
So you think you got the Technolist? Show me some of your pride and send pics to feedback@hak5.org. Also, support the show in a fast and easy way by subscribing to YouTube or iTunes. It's easy, it's fast, and you're watching your favorite podcast, so what could go wrong? Also, if you want to know the latest news in the Hak5 world, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We update that stuff all the time, so if there's something new, you'll find out about it. And now is a perfect time to grab some swag from the Hak5 shop. We have the new airport-friendly Wi-Fi pineapple with free shipping. Get this, free shipping worldwide. No matter where you live, you can get this thing with free shipping. So check it out right now. And also, don't forget, we always like when you guys send in topics for new shows. So suggest a topic by emailing us at feedback@hak5.org. And again, my name is Shannon Morris. You're watching Hak5. I'll see you next week. Trust your techno lesson. I almost got stuck. Yeah. See what I do for this show? I bring myself out here and cut on lights and can't. Okay. I think I'm better. I just had to get that out. I don't like being bald Polynese sick Allegra Claire's indeed drugged up. Meow.